Man, grand rising to the collective. Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7, man. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But even if you ain't subbed up and you just like coming to the channel because you like the videos, the vibe, whatever the case is, I appreciate you as well. I hope you having a smooth 7. I just want to let y'all know, man, if you want something, go get it, bro. It's only up to you. You vision it, manifest it, bro. Go get it. But you got to vision it first and you got to really believe it. And every day, just work at it. I promise you, you're going to get it. But if it's tough right now, trust me, I know. It's hard out here. But I believe in y'all, man. Believe in yourself. But today, I ain't gonna hold you. We do got some trigger warnings, so be on the lookout for those. Y'all already know what it is. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
Tell me why I had to live 41 years before I realized that the little contraption in the microwave is actually the symbol for radioactive, biohazard, nuclear radiation. Yeah, I'm not using the microwave no more.
Hey, facts.
إبراهيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله إبراهيم كيف؟ إلى فوق ولك أنت ساحر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أنا مش ضايل معك بسم الله انزلي إلي بسم الله بسم الله إلى هنا إلى هنا إلى هنا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ارجعي بسم الله اصعدي إلى فوق بسم الله فوق 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 بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إبراهيم إبراهيم اختفت بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ارجعي إلي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم استطعتي ارجعي.
Hey, look, I'm gonna ask y'all, is that a fact or is that a cap ass clip? What y'all think? Is it fake? They got it on them little them wires. What y'all think? Me, I was gonna say it's fake. It was on a wire or something, but it went way too damn high. Unless they using like CGI, something, you know, they messing with the clip. But I don't know. Let me know. Have y'all ever seen that before, collective? Spam it up. I ain't never seen that one, but I'm gonna say it's real just because it went too high up in the air. If it had stayed lower, I'd been like, that's a wire, bro. But nah, that look a little too real as high as that thing went, bro. The crazy thing is, we keep buying Teslas, bro.
The Hollywoodland sign, that's in California. That's on the 33rd parallel. You got downtown New York. That's on the 33rd parallel. Exactly where they have the Statue of Liberty at, on the edge where the water is at, that would be where one of the dots is at. That's where one of the dots is at, the whole downtown New York. So I need you to see that they built all of their major cities over all the main quantum energetic hubs along the 33rd parallel. All right? You got downtown New York. You got the Vatican. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get some pictures on this shit. Let's go to Google, get some pictures on this, just to get a visual, y'all. Just to get a visual. Just to get a visual reflections. Let's just get some visuals. Okay. Now, let me show you. Late 33rd parallel. The point where this is at, the Eiffel Tower. I think that's what that's called, the Eiffel Tower. 33rd parallel. Look what they built right there on it. And notice, at the top it forms a vortex. The vortex is the point where two lines meet. It's the point where two lines meet. And when you form a vortex, it makes it easier to push out energy as well as pull in energy.
Free Rashad Jamal. Spam it up.
Oh my God. You guys aren't going to believe the new huge Mandela effect. I don't even know. I can't wrap my head around it because this is fresh. This isn't like one of the old ones. Nelson Mandela died in prison. No, he didn't. It's not one of those oldies. And trust me when I tell you, I have searched on all of the search engines from all over the world, not just in English. I even tried in Italian because I didn't believe it. Holy mother of... I can't. Like, this one's huge. Do y'all know the famous statue? In Europe, we call him Il Pensatore, the thinker, right? You know, the thinker. The thinker. The thinker, right? What in the world is happening? And this Mandela effect is just from a day or two ago. Here, check this out. What? No. Which thinker do you remember? Because now, in this timeline, he has his hand on his chin? No, never. I'm an expert in ancient history. I'm an artist. Art. I do this. This is my niche. This is my expertise. Never, ever, never. So I'm like, wait a second. Maybe these are new statues. So, like, my brain is still trying to give a plausible, logical explanation. Maybe these are just new statues. I'll get them. Let me Google it in Italian, you know. Even in Italian. Il pensatore. Il pensatore. So now, the thinker, il pensatore, is like this. No. So let's do this. Are you from my timeline, where the thinker, the pensatore, was like this? Or are you from the new timeline, where he's like this? What? This is fresh, people. This is a fresh, brand new Mandela effect. This is not just a logo or missing pieces on videos. This is huge. This statue, this art piece, this mythological story of the thinker.
Okay, it's a fire at Biolab here in Conyers, and they just sent out a alert for us to shelter in place and close all your windows because this is a chemical fire. So look at those clouds. That is scary.
Yeah, shout out to Georgia. When I seen that, I seen a couple clips, and they should be in this rollout. But man, that shit looks crazy. Them clouds look crazy, and I want to know what started it though, or if it was started on purpose. Y'all let me know.
So yeah, if you walked by a house and saw this, I'm just curious what you would think, because I just got off of the phone with the police, and the police are going over there to check it out, because, like, this has been unsettling.
Do not panic. I gotta make this quick. Things are amping up now, like at a more rapid pace than even people like myself who have been away for a long time are used to. Like, whoa, it's like, whoa. Like it used to be, you heard a conspiracy theory and like 6 months to a year later, people started to realize it was actually true. Now it's like weeks. We're seeing obviously everything crumble with Diddy. By the way, stay to the end because I'm rushing through this, but I have a lot of info. All the executives and the Mayor Adams stuff that's going on. Boom, 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 rapid fire. And now we got the Teamsters. 45,000 people officially on strike. They want us to panic. We got the 2 moons going on, which I don't think it's a moon. I think it's a Stargate. Okay, I had to stop there and I'm going to continue now. Yeah, okay, so it's a Stargate. Which brings me to when we switched to the Gregorian calendar back in the 1500s, there were 10 days deleted from the calendar. And those 10 days were October 1st through the 10th. What is that giving me? Couldn't be 10 days of darkness? So yeah, it's fine to prepare, but don't you lower that vibe. It's time to weather the storm.
Well, shit, I'm shooting this October 1st, and I don't see no darkness, and everybody's still going on about their day. But, like I said, our ideas be on point. We be right about our ideas. We be wrong about the time frames. That's every time. We always wrong about when it's coming. We always be wrong about when it's coming. We just be knowing that something's coming, or a lot of the times it be some of us who be knowing what's coming. We just don't know when. We always be off of the time frames. That's what I say.
J. Cole's She Knows video and Kanye West's famous video tells us that they can clean anything they want off of the internet. And after 238 million views, it's not allowed in our country anymore? What? What is the CSAC exactly? Oh, it's the European Stage Authors and Composers Organization. And guess who they're owned by? Blackstone. And if you don't think there's a reason behind them taking this song down, or that there's a reason why he specifically mentioned specific names, or why he said he knows that he'll see them again one day when he dies, then you haven't paid attention to hip-hop ever in your life. Because she knows. She knows, she knows. You can believe that. They all knew what was happening. And they were a part of it. And if you didn't know that J. Cole sampled this song from the group called The Cult, and what they recorded on that song, you haven't been paying attention.
Ta-da! They already in the skies. They are already here in the skies, whether you want to believe it or not. Why can't you see them? Because they got cloaks over them. Some people have seen them, though. But y'all remember that one time when... Well. So the Vatican came out and said that they are preparing for guidelines for the supernatural. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember this? Guidelines for what? Cause basically y'all don't got no guidelines. Everybody coming on with commentary, but the real gist of it is this. The gig is up. You don't got no guidelines. The gig is up. You don't got no goddamn guidelines for nobody, Vatican. The gig is up. Y'all man say y'all don't run shit. Y'all never did. You never did. And here it is to the bitter end. Y'all coming out to the world, telling the world that y'all gotta get set up guidelines as to how y'all was already in the sky city. Phenomenons and supernatural. They knew their time was activities, up. Paranormal activity, things that's going. This shit been going on. Y'all been ain't had no control. But what's really going on is the gig is up. Y'all never did have no power. And never now that old girl is gone. They never been gone for a minute because she's gone for real this time. Yeah. Liz, the lizard is gone. Now that the lizard is gone, the cat's out the bag. Yeah. So all that and the whole time, y'all knew goddamn well them was already here. And now y'all running around talking about this finna be 2 moons. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Y'all know goddamn well that ain't about being no goddamn 2 moons. That is a whole nother system that's coming in place for what's already in the sky. And there's absolutely nothing y'all can do about it. There's nothing y'all can do about it. In fact, not only is they going to come and sit, they're going to be doing harvesting and all kind of shit. And there's nothing y'all can do about it. But guess what? I hope the wicked evil, y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. Because why would they do something like that to the pure and the righteous? It's you wicked evil motherfuckers that need to be worried. I ain't worried about shit. I'm not worried about an alien, a reptilian, none of that bullshit. That shit can't even affect me. That shit can't even affect me. But here's a real big old goddamn dumbass thing that's going on. Out of all this shit going on with these aliens already in the sky, the aliens that's whirling on their way here, because they're on their way here. That's who on their way here. Not no second fucking moon. Not no second fucking moon. You dumb motherfuckers is still paying bills and shit. See how stupid they look? They got all this shit going on, all this tension on Earth, and motherfuckers is still running around this bitch paying fucking bills. So we gonna have aliens in the sky, a whole nother supposedly second moon, which is really not no second moon. That's a whole nother civilization that coming to be in place and set their system up. I'm telling y'all. And if nothing else, let's get in the habit of living off of the atmosphere, the earth, and the land entity. Like every other entity. That's why they keep lying and playing with y'all about these aliens and all these different entities that's around that they know been around since the beginning of time. They knew this. Since they found shit out. Since they've been running around discovering with free will, living off of Earth and the resources. But what did they do? They put a tag on that shit. Put a tag and a price on it, and they're making you ring that shit up on your way out the door. Not for long. Y'all ain't gonna be able to keep doing it for long. And that's the problem. That's what all this hoopla is about. Why else would y'all not just be honest and say, hey, other beings are showing themselves, we don't have any treaties anymore. There's nothing we can do about it. This is what's going to be happening. No, because y'all want to keep this capitalism bullshit going on. See, that's the gig, y'all. It's not that aliens going to come and eat us. They're not going to eat your measly, stinky human ass. They just going to show you that, goddamn it, this is for everybody. That's the problem. Surprise, surprise. I just cracked it.
Okay, guys. I live in Rockdale County in Georgia. And we just had a Biolab have a fire earlier. And I'm breathing like this not because of that, because I'm kind of under the weather. And they asking us to evacuate, but I hate to leave my house. And I just went up the stairs. I want to show you guys what's going on, but we're probably gonna have to leave. We turn off the AC. But I don't even know where. So now it's coming like towards our home, and I'll show you. And look, so this is it in my neighborhood. So earlier it wasn't like this. They said this is a second wave of the fire, and this is from a Biolab here in Conyers, Georgia, in Rockdale County. I'm only breathing hard because your girl is out of shape, and I ran up the stairs to come and grab some stuff because I think we are going to have to leave because I'm already feeling under the weather, whatever, achy and stuff like that. But if you're in Rockdale County, stay safe, and I have to find out where we can go find shelter. I may just have to drive to my sister's house. She's on the other side of Rockdale. That's not affected. So, yeah, that's first Hurricane Helene, and now this.
This is crazy. I've never seen it like this.
First and foremost, prayers to the Carolinas. When I see y'all got hit with the damn hurricane, Tennessee, we seen that. Georgia, y'all got them biolabs. Even Southern California, we got the earthquakes, and we got the smoke. I remember seeing the fires that was going on. Imagine them flooding out, like, imagine places flooding out like that, right? And then imagine them cutting the power. I don't see it happening right now, but if you're watching this, let's prepare ahead of time so that doesn't happen. Because who's to say that could have been a first test? This just a run through. Little things are starting to happen all over the place in the United States, all over the world. But right now we're seeing a lot of things starting to happen in the States. Floods, hurricanes, earthquakes. We seeing a lot of shit. So that's why I'm saying, like, we did hear that later months of this year was gonna start getting a little bit wild. It was gonna be a real dark winter. We heard that in previous videos before this. So I'm just saying, like, who's to say this ain't the first steps to their plan? But the clip before that about the treaty no longer being there, I remember saying that. What if now they coming over here because they like, nah, we don't have an agreement no more. Y'all been doing too much. We coming over here trying to fix what y'all done messed up. Because isn't there a movie that's like that? And he said they was going to wipe out all of the humans because the humans was messing up Earth. And Earth was too precious. It was too valuable. And humans didn't understand that. So he didn't want to get rid of every human, but he said every human had to go because they had to start over fresh. That was I don't even remember what movie that was, but spam it up. But I think I saw it on Netflix. But let me know if y'all remember that movie. It was an alien who came here. Let me know.
So y'all seen that video of that man on that bus? Hold on, because I couldn't stitch it, but I screenshotted the creator that I saw it on. Hold on. This video right here, yeah, well, as crazy as that looks on the surface, it's going to be the reflection in that window for me.
Tell me you see that. Do you see that in the tree? What? Yeah. Uh-huh. He sees it. Oh, God. We're going. He also sees a bird. What? No. Look it. Oh, what?
الناس واقفة تعبي بنزين مثل أيام الحصار.
I just heard some very interesting news, and it has my mind freaking going. So the NFL and FEMA just went into a contract to basically say that in times of disaster, like, with hurricane floods and things like that, that FEMA would be able to use the stadiums as like a disaster center, basically. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh no, baby. You wouldn't catch me in nobody's stadium. The stadium, any stadium, a stadium where they can lock the doors? Oh no. And I can't leave? Oh no. And it's FEMA? Oh no. This immediately reminded me of Katrina and the dome, what they did inside that dome. And if you guys haven't seen that documentary, you should go watch it. It was very hard to watch, and I couldn't stand the whole thing. But they locked them people in there. And they starved them. Some people starved. Some people were murked. I mean, it was total chaos. And not only inside of the dome. But outside, there were people, according to this documentary, allegedly, teams of people going around and murking us. What did we do to everybody? That's the real question. But yes, immediately I was like, Here's the thing. America just signed over their sovereignty to the United Nations, well, specifically the WHO. And if there were crisis, the WHO would be able to say, you need to follow these protocols. You have to do this. You have to do that. Now, if a whole bunch of people go inside of this, in this stadium, and they lock that stadium, you are now subject to what the WHO says that you have to do. Whatever protocols they say, you must follow. And you can't leave. Do y'all remember about a year or two ago, New York passed that bill where they will be able to come into your house if they suspected you of being sick? They'll be able to come into your house. They'll be able to take your kids with no due process. You would have to follow whatever guidelines they tell you. You would have to take whatever experimental drugs that they give to you with no recourse. Remember? Y'all remember that? Yeah, no, I'm not going to no stadium. I'm going to have to thug it out right here. I'm thugging it out right where I'm at. Y'all could go. But in a few years, I'm going to be watching the news like, I knew it. I tried to tell him.
If you was in Katrina, you a strong person. And I apologize you had to experience that. A friend of mine, when I was in high school, she had told a whole story about what it was like experiencing Katrina. Because she from the NO. And how they had to migrate from there to here. And how that process was tough. Just crazy stories. Now, I never heard the stories of outside the Superdome. I think it was Superdome then, wasn't it? I think it was a Superdome. They said now, like, well, hearing that story, I had never heard that, but I didn't know it was going down like that outside of there. Or even inside. I know inside things was going down, but not people getting hurt like that. And especially on the outside. But you got a good question. What did we do to everybody? What did we do to them? What did we do to them? I don't know. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to like figure it out. But yeah, if you was ever in Hurricane Katrina, man, prayers to you. Shout out to you. Hope everybody in the family and yours got out, because I know that was crazy. That was crazy.
Good morning, you guys. The Kanye West famous video we've been talking about, yeah, it's been taken down. You can't find it anywhere. The J. Cole She Knows video that we've been talking about, it's been banned in the United States, apparently. And funny enough, that video got banned after we came out with that conspiracy theory about Sean knows, Sean, Jay-Z, Beyonce knows, Sean knows, she knows. When we came out with that conspiracy theory, we can't watch it in the United States anymore. Everybody needs to make carbon copies of everything. CDs, DVDs, MP3s. I need a physical copy of everything. They're playing cleanup and they're trying to play in our face. We can't even watch the trials for Diddy's case. We got port workers going on strike October 1st. And we need them sincerely because they bring every good into the United States. We need to vote for policy. We need to vote for what's right in this country. Do not vote for socialism. Do not vote for who's your favorite. Do not vote for the aesthetic. Vote for what's right.
My guy. All right, so someone asked if I could talk about the actual calendar and the real new year. So first, I'm going to start off by telling y'all that there are actually 13 months. And if you pay attention, all of it makes sense. Remember how I told y'all that us and nature are connected? We're all connected. This is what I mean by that. So actually listen to what I'm about to say. The moon cycles every 28 days. And if you pay attention, when a woman is pregnant, they only count her pregnancy every 28 days. And they count by 4 weeks. 4 weeks in this month, 4 weeks in that month. And that's why when you count the weeks, it go by 7, 14, 21, 28. And the reason why I say we actually have 13 months is because if we have 13 months instead of 12, each month will have 28 days. So not only do the moon have a 28-day cycle, but don't us women have a 28-day cycle when it comes to our period? Not only that, God calls the moon a her. So the moon itself is represented as a female. So you got the women's menstrual cycle that's every 28 days, just like the moon cycle is every 28 days. So the moon is represented as a she, and it has a 28-day cycle, just like us, females, we have a 28-day cycle. Keep up, I'm trying to show you how we connected to nature. The only month that's actually truthful that we go by is February. That's the only month that actually has 28 days. All those other months, if all those months go to 28 days instead, it will make an extra month that will also have 28 days. So we will have 13 months that all have 28 days, which is actually for the missing month that we are supposed to have. April 1st, which is April Fool's, is symbolic to them fooling you into thinking that January 1st is the actual new year. But like I told y'all, we are connected to nature. Nature shows us that the real new year is in spring. Nature shows us that the real new year is when the earth starts to come alive again. The trees, the grass, and the flowers begin to blossom and grow back. Our energy is connected to nature. Our energy actually begins to shift with nature also. The new year is actually based off the seasons, and spring is the new season. January is not the new year. This is all some fake stuff that's going on, and they got y'all programmed. Like, for real, how could January be the new year and it ain't representing no change? No new life, no growth. We are connected to nature. No matter what y'all try to lie about, what lies they put into y'all, or what y'all don't want to believe in, no matter what you want to believe in, we connected to nature regardless of what y'all say. God created us, God created nature. We are supposed to align with each other. 13 months instead of 12 will be exactly 28 days in each month. The first will always be a Monday, and the 28th will always be a Sunday. Every month will have exactly 4 weeks, and we will properly align ourselves with the moon cycle. Moon cycle, 28 days. Menstrual cycle, 28 days. Days of the month, 28 days. September came from an old Roman word called septem, meaning 7, which was originally the 7th month. October came from the Latin and Greek word oct, meaning 8, which was originally the 8th month. November came from the Latin word novem, meaning 9, which was originally the 9th month. December came from the Latin word decem, meaning 10, which was originally the 10th month. So September is actually the 7th month. October is actually the 8th month. Why do you think they call it an octopus an octopus? Oct stands for 8. An octopus has 8 tentacles. They call it an octopus for a reason, because it stands for 8 at the beginning. November is really the 9th month, and December is actually the 10th month. So for us to call September the 9th month, October the 10th month, and so on, that's a bold-faced lie, because it's not true. What I'm trying to tell y'all is at the end of the day, nature tells us the real time. And God made us the way we are and made nature the way it is for a reason. And we supposed to properly align with nature. Y'all have to realize we didn't have clocks and stuff back then. We followed nature. Nature told us the time. And until this day, nature tells us the time. God made us the way we are for a reason, the same way he made nature the way it is for a reason. So like I always said, Romans 3 and 4, let God be the truth and every man a liar.
I ain't even gonna lie, she ate that one up. she ate that one up. She came with pure facts. She was pulling the root words out, what the Latin words was, man. She was going crazy. Let me know if y'all want to see her back on the channel, because she got facts right there. 13 months though, but it made me want to like sit down one day and just write the calendar correctly so I could go based off the correct calendar. That's what I would want to do, but that take hella time and I gotta really learn it. So, but have any of y'all thought of that or even done it? Let me know.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's crazy. Bro, where Mr. Richards at, bro? I'm done. They know he messed up. That's crazy.
I need to distract my mind right now, so I'm going to tell you a story that I think you'll enjoy, as well as point out some symbolism that's been in our faces our whole life that I don't think I'm wrong about. I was quite mind blown to discover this. First, let me tell you about, so last night I stumbled across Little Xan's live. I sit back like a ninja for a minute and I'm watching the comments. I see people mention this, but not this. So I start commenting Billy, 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 and I saw one of them linger there for a sec. His eyes definitely locked in on it, or hers, but said nothing. Then I started typing the full name in all caps. No lie, right after that, ended the live. And of course, addressed the satanic stuff and denied it. But because of comments like this and kids looking up to he or she, popped the trunk I opened up, sold my soul a good price, out of sight. You were saying? Holy son, I was the chosen one. I'm sipping out the holy grail. She don't kiss and tell. There's chosen ones on both sides. But that's the side that, yeah. And when he or she says Xan's gonna take you, Xan's gonna fake you, Xan's gonna betray you, it's not talking about what you think, because I know what you will think. But no, it's talking about he or she betraying you, the man. Now to this. Because of this tattoo, it reminded me, before I had realized, why did they do 3 Z's for sleeping? When nobody sleeps like that. It's the 26th letter. 666, and then you add that one, that's also another 6. If you look online, you can't find any, well, at least I couldn't find any videos, performances with the shirt off, always wearing beanies, hoodies. There's pictures of somebody with tattoos and stuff, but no, nothing live. Also, you'll notice always slouches the shoulders forward, like possibly trying to hide something, you know.
What do I always tell you? If they got something they putting in front of your face, don't look this way, look that way. Like Beyonce, to the left. They're putting it in your face so you can see that it's right, but you gotta look to the left. Now, I posted a video about this and I said I had to do more research on it. So I did a lot of research, okay? Let's start going into it. Like the moon, the Earth's primary companion, which has accompanied our planet for 4 billion years. This new mini-moon will stick around just for 2 months before it heads back to its home in an asteroid belt, trailing our planet and orbiting the sun. A team of scientists well-versed in the study of so-called mini-moon events identified the forthcoming gravitational capture event. They spotted the peculiar dynamic properties of 2024 Part 5, or PT5, as they routinely monitor newly discovered objects for potentially interesting behavior. The object that is going to pay us a visit belongs to the Arjuna asteroid belt, a secondary asteroid belt made of space rocks that follows orbits very similar to that of Earth at an average distance to the sun of about 93 million miles, or 150 kilometers. But all that means is this, right? So they're going to have something close to the Earth in which they classify as a new moon, quote unquote, or a mini moon. This mini moon is going to be occupying Earth from September the 29th until November 15th-ish. I don't have the exact dates, but it's about 52 to 59 days, approximately. Now, what I want you to really understand is, this word here, Arjuna, that just clicked to me. Whenever I hear names that don't sound normal, I gotta look them up. Let's just take a look real quick. And of course, I look it up and find this. Arjuna was an ancient prince of the Kuru kingdom, located in the present-day India. He's one of the main protagonists of the Hindu epic Mahabharata. He was the third of 5 Pandava brothers from the lineage of the Kuru. Let's dive in just a little bit more. Arjuna was a key warrior from the Pandava side in the battle of Kurukshetra. Before the beginning of the war, his mentor Krishna gave him the supreme knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita to overcome his moral dilemmas. I want you to just think about that really quick. And if you don't know anything about the Bhagavad Gita, it is one of the most important books in India and of the Hindu practice. The interesting part for me was about him overcoming his moral dilemmas. So something from outer space, quote unquote, is coming in our orbit to sit here for a month and a half, roughly, or for almost 2 months. And what's happening in the next 2 months? Let's just look at the calendar and check out a few important world days that will be happening in the next 2 months.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to hear bro finish that, cause he was going crazy. How y'all feel about that clip though? For me, like, I ain't seen the moon in like 2-3 nights, bro. That's just, and I don't know, it's cause as if I've been looking to see, cause I knew it was September 29th was approaching, but like last night I was out, I didn't see it. And if anybody was in Sac, anywhere in this area near Sac, like, let me know if y'all have seen it, cause I ain't seen it. I seen some weird shit in the sky yesterday, but I didn't see the moon though. Like, and I was looking. But hey, let me know if y'all, if like what y'all seen, has it been different to y'all? Like, I feel like time has been kind of sped up. Something's been off, but I ain't seen the moon though. Let me know.
There have actually been what appear to be vampires or maybe werewolves caught on camera. And I'm talking humans changing into them and growing fangs. Right there, boom, on camera, here, hi, I did it for you. I shit you not. So this gentleman is on TikTok and he said that he was a vampire. And his followers said, no, you're not. No, you're not. Show us your fangs. I don't believe it, right? So he does. He shows his fangs and he goes into a whole spiel about how fangs work and all this stuff. Just check it out. Check it out.
Let me explain something about fangs. This is the part of the video where everybody becomes a vampire expert, but those same people don't believe in vampires. Y'all humans are weird. Fangs are like your saliva. You don't salivate unless you smell food, you think about food, you're about to eat some food. Fangs are the same way. Fangs are not meant to just pop out whenever. You know, this ain't True Blood. Like, stop with the movie shit. Stop with the movie shit, y'all. Don't stop thinking about all of that shit. When you force fangs out, it hurts, right? Because your body is not naturally opening up for the fangs to drop out. It's like if you guys were taking a shit or trying to take a shit and it's just not coming and you force that shit out, right? What happens after that? You guys will get hemorrhoids. Same thing. It's because your body wasn't naturally trying to push that shit out. Y'all need to drink more water, by the way. Drink more water. Mind your business, drink some water. It's like lifting something that is too heavy for y'all to lift. What's going to happen? You guys will pull a muscle. You'll get a hernia. Same thing with fangs. Like right now, my gums hurt. And these are kind of pushing out a little too much. My teeth aren't supposed to pop out like that. That's too far. That's too far. What's another thing y'all were talking about in the comments? Oh, sunlight. Vampires been here way longer than humans, okay? I don't know which one of y'all started that rumor, but that's a rumor. It was a rumor made to make y'all feel safe. Sunlight. I'm in it right now. We gotta go to the store just like y'all, like stores close at a certain time. I can't be waiting until nighttime to go shopping at the supermarket. You feel me? We just like y'all. We just, a little stronger. Drink blood. I like these questions, though. Keep them coming. I like these questions. Oh, I'm not, you hear me slurring? I can't even talk right. My gums hurt. But keep these questions coming, just so you know, I might not make it through this series. I've been getting the true death threats. True death is the death of a vampire. I don't know why they call it that, because we're not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. And that's another thing. Why y'all? Don't let Dracula fool you. Don't let Dracula fool you. Anyway.
Weird, right? Well, it doesn't stop there. That's not the only video from this gentleman. Now he has in this next video, he has a comment that came through that said they're definitely retractable fangs. Like good job faking it, but they're definitely like fake retractable fangs that you have in your mouth. So he responds to this video by making another video of him opening his mouth and showing that he has nothing in his mouth. And then once again, growing his fangs. Watch. Very creepy, right? Like very creepy. Then it goes a little further with this guy. So somebody commented on that video, the one we just watched, and said, well, if you're really a vampire and those aren't retractable fangs, then let's see a picture of you from 100 years ago. And he said, okay, I got you. Watch.
Okay. I kind of feel like the more I show you, the more you guys won't believe me. But it's okay. I'm used to this now. That's me. This is me in 1919, I believe. I was trying to be an actor. I've always been trying to make my way into film, even 100 years ago. I kind of switched over to screenwriting, as some of you might know, just because it's a hard industry to crack, you know. Back then, they didn't really allow too many Black people in silent films, you know, so you really had to be animated to kind of let them know what you're capable of, you know. I look back at this picture now and I hate it, you know, like I feel like I'm pandering to a certain demographic so that I can fulfill my dreams. Yeah, I hate it. But yeah, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, weird, right? Now, that could have been his dad or his grandpa, obviously, I understand that, but with all of these examples put together, it definitely makes you think. It definitely makes you take pause and be like, wait, what? Let me know what you guys think. Is he really a vampire? Do people really have superpowers? I don't know. I would love to hear what you think.
She kept saying it was creepy or it was weird. And y'all gotta excuse me from smiling all the time. I was enjoying every part of that clip. I believe him, and right now I'm saying it, if anybody could get him to come hop on the channel, I'll go live with bro just to see him do all that shit on camera, like just to be like, yo bro, I believe people. He said the more they see, the more they don't believe. I'm opposite, bro. The more I'm seeing, the more I'm believing, and he proving that shit. That's dope, bro. Spam it up what y'all feel.
I want to tell y'all the safest place to be. The safest place to be during a hurricane, where a hurricane would never touch. It's damn prison for some reason. Prison, hurricanes, and tornadoes just overshoot this shit. You know, I know hurricanes and tornadoes is deadly and stuff like that. I be praying that it hit the prison one time. Just fuck the gates up a little bit so I could to the gas station and get something to snack on or something. The prisons never get hit by the tornadoes and shit. It's raining. It's raining too. It's a little wet out here. But for some reason, God just won't allow that to happen.
Okay, so remember how I told you I read the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Apocrypha, which are the hidden books of the Bible, and go over what I find in them? Have you guys ever heard of the angels, the biblically accurate angels and the fallen angels that are in these books? And remember, I told you fallen angels, they fell to earth, corrupted mankind. They gave men things like war. They gave jewelry to women, makeup to women. They fornicated with different animals and fish, creating sirens, cyclopses, and these half-horse, half-human creatures. They were abominations. But we never really talked about the different types of angels that fell from heaven, what they look like, and what they may have created. And these angels show up in the Apocrypha, or the hidden books of the Bible, and I believe this is why, another reason why they were taken out of the Bible. So yes, there are different types of angels, and they even look different because they have different responsibilities, or even they're closer to God, or they are over certain things that just make them look different in the Bible. The Old Testament is really good at describing what these angels look like, and they're actually some scary angels. Like, all angels are not beautiful. Remember how I told you that fallen angels study humans? Like, right now in today's day and age, they study humans so they can become them and look just like them. It makes sense that it's because they don't look human like it all and want to blend in and, you know, participate in the fundamental actions of mankind, the reason they corrupted mankind. I'm going to start with the first angel that I feel walks among us, but we can't tell who they are because they have learned and incorporated itself into being this human-like entity. There is this angel that sticks out to me a lot. It's kind of creepy, but it's called the seraphim angel. They are also known as the fiery ones, and it is plural of the word seraph. They are mentioned in the Bible as having multiple faces, hands, and feet, and also 6 wings and eyes. Seraphim has 6 wings, and each one of their wings serves a completely different purpose. One set is used to cover their face, denoting reverence and awe and acts of protection from the radiance of God's glory. Another set of wings is used for flying to aid in their swift servitude. And the third set is used to cover the seraphim's feet so they can humbly conceal their unworthiness. They have the appearance of burning flames, and their name literally means to burn with fire. God created these angels to be sinless angels, but they are not equal to God. The fact that they must cover their faces to protect themselves from blinding light of God's presence, even though they are sinless in nature, says a lot. What if the reason they have to hide their face is because there is something up under those wings? And the reason they hide their feet, I think that this is why fallen angels have to observe humans and do what they do to humans. I'm going to do a part 2 because this has already gotten too long, but please, I'm going to keep going. Thanks for listening.
The motherfucking James Webb telescope has detected a object coming towards the Earth that's the size of a small city. This is the crazy shit about this object. The motherfucker wasn't even headed towards Earth. It course corrected itself and started coming towards the planet. They saying this motherfucker can't be an asteroid and it can't be regular daggler. It got to be some different type of technology. Now, what in the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on, dog? I'm not bullshitting. I'm sick and tired. Every motherfucking day I wake up, there's some Armageddon shit going on. Who's coming to the planet? Huh? Now, I ain't trying to make anybody afraid or panic or anything like that, but motherfucker, look at here. I'm done with this shit. I'm done. This shit is crazy. There's too much shit. If you don't see that, I swear on everything. Boy, we about to have a reset. The way everything looks right now, there's too much shit. I've never seen any of my relatives or anybody I know seen this much shit happen in such a small motherfucking time, dog. You got a whole object, they don't know what it is. Something's definitely controlling that motherfucker. If it was going somewhere else and then course corrected, who's controlling that motherfucker? You got this motherfucking meeting with the UN and the WHO. You got all this cuck-daddy shit, all these celebrities and entertainers getting outed like a mother. It looked like we about to start everything over again. You don't see the shit? Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, some ain't right. Some is not right. This is some freaky shit. Why the I have to see this shit? Nah, you know what's my whole life I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be alive when the shit happened. Motherfucker, I ain't think I was gonna be in my 30s. I thought I was gonna be in my 90s or some shit. Man, it's some bullshit. I'm mad. I'm all type of emotions right now. I'm mad, I'm sad, I'm happy, I'm confused, disgruntled. This shit is crazy. Look this shit up. About this mother
object seen from the Webb telescope shit, James Webb telescope, of this motherfucking object that course corrected itself, headed towards the motherfucking planet that's the size of a small motherfucking city. Peace.
Shout out to the 23 Wake Show. Bro is funny as hell, bro. He be having me weak every time he come on camera. Show his page some love. Show him some love. Tell him I sent you, man. Tell him I sent you. I like his content, but he ain't lying. I always say I was gonna be alive, but I ain't know it was gonna be in my 30s. That's facts. He wasn't lying. I thought it was gonna be like when I'm old, I got grandkids and stuff like that. Not while I'm still living life. Like I didn't expect that shit. But yeah, he right. Who controlling it? But again, I don't think they coming here to mess with us. But a reset do feel like it's coming. A reset do feel like it's coming. All jokes aside, a reset does feel like it's coming. But collective, how y'all feeling? Y'all agree? Let me know.
NASA can show me an image of the sun, the moon, the earth, and stars all in one photo, I'll be on board. And on top of that, when NASA can provide me a perfectly clear image of a cruise ship on the other side of the earth that is upside down.
Yo, now that Hurricane Helene had passed through Florida, I'm gonna go over with you some of the scenes that it left in the absolute devastation. And yes, there's gonna be more hurricanes coming through the same paths as we just hit peak hurricane season. Let's get into it, y'all. So here we are, family. This is when Helene first came ashore. Look at this. All these trees down, power lines. The grid has definitely been affected. And they're saying that everybody in that bend of Florida by the panhandle lost power. We talking millions without power. For how long, we don't know, because obviously not all the damage has been shown. But look at all this. You got the ocean coming to your front door. And mind you, like I said, this is the peak of hurricane season, and we still got about 6 to 7 storms left, according to their forecast, that haven't came yet. So with that being said, family, it's not looking good for Florida or any of them southern states that have been hit by these hurricanes. This particular season, as I said, we were going to see stuff that we've never seen before. Lo and behold, I was right. But how would I know that? Well, it's because I pay attention and I see the patterns and I know what it do. D-E-W, ain't gonna say it again. Peace and one love. Stay safe out there, family.
Real fast. Oh, I told y'all about if y'all wanted to add me on PlayStation Network. I have accepted. I will get back to y'all. I'm gonna hop on. Last night I was gonna hop on. I came to YouTube to figure out what was going on PlayStation Network because I was about to hop on, see who was online and all that. Bro, PlayStation Network down. They say it got hit because of the hurricanes. Some people said it was hackers. But then some people said it was them hurricanes too. I was hot, bro. I finally got some time. I wanted to just sit there and relax and can't even play. Power outage. Or, you know, lines was going down. Servers was down last night. But that shit was crazy. But yeah, just to let y'all know, I seen y'all sending requests and like all that. And again, if y'all missed that, the gamer tag is just the same name you see here. And I'll be hopping on periodically. Yeah, we can hop in the park. I'll be on 2K, GTA, all that. So yeah, but I just had to say that. But again, prayers to anybody affected by the hurricane.
Something, and you know you saw it, but you feel like if you tell anybody else, that they will think you're crazy.
We believe you. This community believes you. This lady saw something freaky. Watch the video. Watch the video.
Have y'all ever seen something and you know you saw it, but you feel like if you tell anybody else that they will think you're crazy? I mean, that's how people get stuck up in the nut house. Now, I'm not the type of person that has all these supernatural things that they see, but when I do see something crazy, which has probably maybe been 3 times in my life, I try to tell my family about it, and they think I'm crazy. They ask me if I'm off my meds or if I've been drinking, and no, I am not on meds, and no, I'm not drinking. So let me tell you something that I seen 4 years ago, and until this day, I still look out by the woods where I seen it. Now, my mom has already passed away, but we moved her in our yard probably 15 years ago. And about 4 years ago, I used to walk down to her house probably 20 times a day to check on her and to do things for her. Well, one night she had called me and she needed me to bring her something. Her light bulb had blew and she wanted me to change out her light bulb. So I grabbed the flashlight and I walked down there like I do all the time. And every time I would walk down to my mom's house, my dog would always follow me every single time. Now, on that particular night, me and my dog was walking down to my mom's in the dark with the flashlight to bring her a light bulb and change out her light bulb. And all of a sudden, my dog went crazy and started barking and just running crazy. And he was looking out toward the woods. So I shined my flashlight toward the woods. And what I seen, I did not recognize. It was about 3 foot tall. It was standing on 2 legs. It looked like a baby human with a big head. And I know y'all are going to think that I sound like I seen an alien, but I don't know what it was. But it had a very big head, and it was gray. And it didn't have clothes on. And when I shined the light over there, it took off running through the woods. So every hair on my body stood up, and I ran to Mama's, and I told her what was going on, and I was scared to walk home. I called my husband from right up the hill in our yard to drive down there and get me because I was too scared to walk home. I don't know what I seen, never seen it again, and for the next couple of years, the dog that was walking with me would always look out toward those woods and stop. Now, I have not seen this creature since then, but even to this day, every time I walk outside, I look exactly where I seen it, and I haven't forgot about it yet. Now, of course, I told everybody in my family and some of my coworkers, and they all think I'm crazy. But sometimes when you see things that are abnormal, it's sometimes better not to tell anyone because they will think you crazy. But I know what I saw.
Do we think this was an alien or some sort of shapeshifter? I'm going to go alien with the shape of the head, although it does sound very small. A lot of people, when they describe aliens beings that they see, they're very, very tall. But I know there's all different kinds of species of alien beings, and there could definitely be one. I'm sure there's one out there that I just don't remember or know about that is little tiny baby aliens. Hello. And we have so many stories of people seeing alien beings in the woods. So I 100% believe that that is definitely what happened. Let me know. Are we on the same page, guys? Do you think aliens? Let me know in the comments.
What she learning is she tapping in. She pretty much unplugging from the matrix. She waking up. And when you start to wake up, you got to realize there's things you can and can't say to certain people. But then there's some people you can be able to bring that up to, because when you bring it up, people like us here in this community, we're going to know exactly what that was. To me, that sounds like a gray. That's what it sounded like to me. It ran from you, you run from it. I don't mess around with the graves. Now that's one species, reptilians and grays. I don't want no smoke. I ain't got no problems. You stay over there, I stay over here. You mind yours, I mind mine. That's how I look at it with them two species. But yeah, that's what it sound like to me. It sound like that to me. For her dog to still notice that that's what happened, and he's still looking over there. But it's crazy because if I bring that up to my family, my peoples, they gonna believe me. They'll be like, yeah, bro, you saw what you saw. Some of my family, we're like that. Some of the family, they gonna know it. They gonna know. But some of them be like, bro, you crazy. What was you was lit, huh? Hey, but I could come here to the collective, and I know I can bring that to y'all attention, and y'all be like, yeah, that's probably what you saw. Y'all won't think I'm crazy. She could come here to this community, and people wouldn't think she's crazy. We would actually be like, yeah, that sounds That sounds normal. That sounds something like we would see. Some of y'all tell me y'all experiences before. So that's how I see it. How y'all see it, collective. Spam it up. But y'all know we made it to the end of this, and if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7, and this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. I hope y'all having a smooth 7, everything going good. Even if you ain't subbed up, you watch it on your TV, you just come for the vibes of the videos. Whatever the case is, I appreciate you as well. I'm gonna let y'all get on up out of here. And until I see y'all in the next one, we gone.
I just check my count. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably